Tekashi69 is now facing life in prison based on the indictment, the 6 charges that he was hit with by federal prosecutors.
I mean, these are racketeering.
Racketeering, that he, they claimed that he was ordering people to take out rival gang members, that they were selling drugs,
there were
all
weapons.
sorts of things, and that they used weapons during, the commission of several crimes. So could be facing up to life in prison.
This whole probation thing that we talked about just last week is small potatoes compared to this.
Right.
So there is a plot twist in this, and several plot twists. I mean, number one, right now he is in general population in jail.
Yes.
And that is bizarre.
Which is also a big deal because we learned that there was a target on his back just before he was arrested, and on Saturday, federal agents brought him in. They said, you know what, we've learned through wiretapping, some of those people who you fired last week want to kill you. Let us take you into custody. We can protect you. Tekashi said no. Now he's been arrested, and now he's in general population, which means there's no protection.
That was on Saturday, then they arrested him Sunday.
Saturday they call him in and warn him, what was the word, extremely violate?
Super violate.
That they were going to super violate him. It sounds code to, for murder. But they call him in, and he just says, I want out. And then the next day, they arrest him. I mean, it sounds like they were going to arrest him anyway, but they wanted to make sure he didn't get killed before he was arrested.
And they wanted to make sure that there weren't innocent people who were shot, because according to prosecutors, they say that they had heard that Tekashi was going to go to this casino in Connecticut, Foxwoods, and they were worried that
they didn't want the casino shot up.
Exactly. So they end up arresting him, like you said. It sounds like they were going to arrest him anyway, but with that information, and then to put him in general population.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're trying to scare him.
Are they trying to persuade him or make him flip? Or I don't know what's going on. General population seems like a nightmare for a guy that's rubbed this many people the wrong way.
And look, we don't know, but when you think about it, you put him in general population, and B, they take him in for this warning the day before they arrest him. I'm not saying it is, but it smells a little bit like they want this guy to flip somehow.
Yeah.
I mean,
without a doubt, right? It seems like he was offered something and presented with something. It's like, yo, if you don't do this, we're gonna arrest you.
Yeah, which is a scary, scary venture for him. Now, he hasn't had his bail hearing yet. That it was supposed to happen on Tuesday. It was pushed back, so now it's going to be on Wednesday. In the meantime, he's sitting in this federal holding facility in Brooklyn, which, by the way, has a pretty nasty reputation. I believe the reports we read, extremely dangerous, and the inmates there are violent or escape-prone.
And it's no secret, too, guys, through these proceedings and these court filings, we've learned he 100%, at least according to prosecutors, was a gang member. He didn't just rep it for hip-hop cred or anything like that. He had these real ties, and you got to imagine there's guys in that prison, on the opposite side.
I know. And then he's in general population. Boy, I'll tell you, this is just shocking to me. And I think there's stuff we don't know clearly. But
one thing I read about so he was in court on what's today, Monday?
Monday. No.
Yeah, it's on Monday.
Yeah, he was in court Monday.
So he had a court appearance on Monday, and it was just the way it was described to us. We had a producer in the court who said he seemed very calm, listened to everything. He was in shackles and seemed very calm, but the other people who were there seemed a little more on edge about what was going on. So take what you will from that.
I mean, this sounds so violent and dangerous. I mean, it just sounds, wow.
And this is just the first step for him. Like we said, once he gets to trial, he's facing life in prison.
Right.
Okay, I'm Sasha from Detroit. This story is super sticky. So he went to the Breakfast Club a couple days ago after he just fired all his team and all of that stuff. And on the Breakfast Club, he shared a lot of stuff. There were threats about they were going to come see his mom. His mom's address was leaked and a lot of stuff like that. So I think that Tekashi is really a product of his environment, and this is not all rap stuff. He really is a gang member. Now being in general population, I don't see that being good for him at all. But I don't know. He's very headstrong and very prideful, so maybe that's a choice of his as well. So I don't know.
Could be. But speaking of the Breakfast Club interview, the feds referred to that. They said that the people who want to super violate you are pissed about what you said on the Breakfast Club, because he basically pointed the finger at his inner circle and said, these are the people who are turning on me.